All
I'm
right,
gonna
tell me
write
when
it
you're
down on my second. Okay, go for it.
Welcome back to the Bearcat Tip-Off Talk podcast presented by Donahue Accounting Services. For friendly expert tax advice whenever you need it, come to Donahue Accounting Services. A leading accounting firm in Cincinnati, Ohio, our top-notch accountants strive to help you resolve all your financial and tax issues. Call Donahue Accounting Services today for a free consultation at 513-528-3982 or visit online at donahueaccountingservice.com. I'm your host, Alex Meacham, former Bearcat basketball player from 1997 to 1999 under the Hall of Fame coach, my guy, Bob Huggins.
And I'm Neil Meyer of the Front Office News.
I'm JT Smith, editor-in-chief for the Front Office News.
All right, fellas, we are back for another episode. Let's jump right into it. The Bearcats are currently 10-9 after losing to Arizona 51-77. JT, you ready?
Yeah.
Fire away. Thoughts?
All right, cool. So for about 25 minutes, they looked like on even ground with them. But you could just tell that team is a well-oiled machine. They're physical. The one kid that come off the bench, he's just a walking foul.
Toby Awaka.
Oh my God, he's a foul. Like, he's a hack, but he's physical. He does what he's supposed to do. Sometimes you need to do like that, but he was just a walking foul to me. Like, he got a lot of Arizona love, but against a team like that, Arizona didn't shoot the ball well from far against us, but from deep, pause. But that's what I was trying to avoid, but I couldn't think of nothing fast enough. But you see, he couldn't shoot at all, and that's the thing. I think he had a good spurt. I thought he played very good ball against a very good team, and then I thought Baba played pretty solid, at spurts as well. But against a team like Arizona, it was a lot of times when we were stopping them, but then we would turn the ball over, so we didn't have 14 turnovers, wasn't a crazy amount, but the turnovers were in bad times. Like, I think like Day drove one time. I think the big man got there, and besides maybe stopping a couple dribbles before and maybe shooting off the rim, like going off the glass or a floater, he dribbled too deep and then ended up turning the ball over. I think Jizzle had one like similar. It just was the time for you don't get the shot off. Buck, he's great as he is defensively. On offense, man, he has to have a plan. They that part, I think, was that in the second half or was that in the first half? But they swing the ball beautifully. He's the open man for a reason, and he shoots it. And it's just like, I feel like Arizona scored off of that play too. So it's like, man, you got to know your scouting report. Like, you ain't at double digits. I don't need you to shoot no threes. Damn near no jumpers for real. And then when you go into the hole, have a plan. Like, all right, I know he's fast, but just don't go there and just go chaotic, man. You gotta have a rhyme to your reason for your rhyme. But so that was rough. I think was it in the second half where I think Baba shot a three. I feel like Buck shot a three, and then Tillery shot a three, and they feel like they scored. Arizona ended up scoring off of it. It was like almost the same possession or something, or like within like a couple of possessions. Or is my memory fogging me? But they were just a more physical team. The big man, number 13, was killing. He was killing. Like, and Coach Pete was killing. Oh no, it was just one of bad. It shows where the Bearcats have to grow, but I think it was a bad matchup as well. Because everybody on Arizona's team is legit that plays.
So, watching the game, JT, at halftime, what were your thoughts? And thinking about the second half, what were your thoughts in terms of the outcome?
So, what was the gift and the curse of the first 20 minutes was they were close enough. They were in touching them distance, but I feel like the first half, because of how good they played, they let Arizona off the hook in the first half. Because I think the way their defense was playing, if we could have shot the ball a little bit better, they had opportunities to be like either tied or a little bit closer. Only down 6, which isn't a lot, but I feel like they could have had enough they could have stayed connected enough for that 8-0 run that they got. At 10-0 run was 8 or 10-0 run early in the second half. Didn't kind of be like the body blow to the game. But they showed they belonged on the court with them in the first half for sure.
Did you think going into the second half we could win this basketball game? Were you like, yeah, they're gonna walk us down?
So it was like good angel, bad angel. Good angel was saying, damn, they got a chance to pull off 2 big wins in a row. Then the bad angel was like, man, it's about to it's about to go Jason Voorhees, you know what I mean? Where they fall, but like we were the white girl that fell for no reason.
At least you were with the black dude getting killed in the first.
No, they were fighting, So same thing. We could use the black dude that fell the thing, but he was. Oh no, I'm gonna go with the white girl that fell for no reason. We were the white girl that fell for no reason. The dude you had 100 yards, and then my man just walk you down. Walk you down in 10 seconds. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
that was what you see.
We started the podcast early with something Neil has no idea what we're talking about.
Nope.
We're what, 6-some minutes into it?
Yeah.
Starting it early.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Sure.
Neil. Neil, we'll go right into you. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, like you guys mentioned, I thought the first 25 to 27 minutes or so, I thought Cincinnati played a great defensive game. But then Arizona makes that run. JT mentions Toby Awaka. Montague, Krivos those 2 guys were problems for Cincinnati. Koa Pete, you could throw in there as well, but those guys were just physical. Tommy Lloyd has a legit national title contention team out there in Arizona. And I mean, you saw that on display the other night. And what really worked well for Arizona was their big guys were sealing the lane for an easy layup for guys like their point guards, Jaden Bradley, Braden Burries. Burries also had a nice game for Arizona, but they were just out physical Cincinnati just about in every category. I don't think we have seen a team where guys have come in and been able to move Mustafa Cham and Baba Miller around with ease until last night. And that's just the physicality of the Big 12. That's Arizona's play style. But overall, outside of that, I thought Arizona was just the better team on paper, and it was a mismatch for Cincinnati in just about every facet of this game because of the challenges Arizona presents. So they're a very talented team. I think they're one of the only teams in the country that starts 3 freshmen as well. So a team like that making a national run for the national championship, that's pretty impressive because I think the last team in NCAA history that started 3 freshmen and won a natty was the 2012 Kentucky team. So Arizona has a chance to do something that hasn't been done in a while, but I thought that matchup was just horrible for Cincinnati. And when you look down at Cincinnati's stats there, you see Day Thomas, Jizzle James, Sincere Harris combined for, 3 of 15, 3 of 19 essentially. That's something you don't like to see. Mustafa Cham, 1 of 7 as well. Also, would have loved to see them get the ball going inside, but Cincinnati offense really relied behind Baba Miller and Sean Abayev. And a positive note was it was very, very good to see Sean Abayev come out and play with the confidence he played with last night. That is a huge thing for Cincinnati as they move towards the back half of conference play. And we talked about it. There's been a lot of speculation going around with Sean Abayev. So it's starting to show that he is putting the hard work in and results are starting to come. I thought last night he had 2 quick threes. There was also a couple of times where he drove to the basket and got layups. We haven't seen that kind of confidence from him since probably the Michigan scrimmage. So I thought that was a huge turning point for Cincinnati, but Arizona was just the better team in this matchup on just about every facet of the game.
This is the Bearcat Game Recap segment sponsored by Purple Monkey Project. Neil, going into this game, did you think the Bearcats could win? Honestly.
I didn't think so, but coming off the victory versus Iowa State, you could have had some momentum there. But this was a matchup where it just wasn't realistically favored to be in Cincinnati's favor into this matchup. Arizona's just too talented. They're too physical. They can do a lot of things that will open up a lot of different schemes and shots for that offense.
Yeah, I didn't go into this game thinking this was a game that we were going to win. You make a good point, though, Neil. After coming off the Iowa State game, there was a glimmer of hope. I guess my hope, too, was that we competed for the majority of the game. And once again, here's another game, fellas, where we play well in the first half and can't close out the second half or be competitive for the entire time of the second half, which is, disappointing. You wonder where the season would be if we could put those two things together. But I did think this, on paper, obviously was a matchup problem, for the Bearcats. But looking forward, I'm always trying to look for the positive.
Yeah, for sure.
In all this, right? And problem is, man, we just, how do I say this? The deficit we were in when you look at the NCAA, we had to win that Iowa State game. Like, you have to win games like that.
Yeah.
And I feel like beating Arizona would have put us in imagine going beating 2-1 and then potentially going to an Arizona State that's beatable at home. I think they've lost 4 games at home. Neil, you might have to check me on that. 5-4 at home is Iowa State, something like that.
Yeah.
So, is that right?
Yep.
So
Iowa State's only lost 2 games this year.
I'm sorry. Arizona's State is 5-4 at home.
Yeah, they're 5-4 at home.
Yeah. So you go in there, momentum, beatable team. You're on a 3-game winning streak. The narrative starts to change, but don't play well the second half, and it puts a lot of pressure on this next game, on this Arizona State game, which I told you guys I was concerned about with this West Coast trip. Having played college basketball, I mean, it's not always easy to make that West Coast trip with the time difference, going out there. And, man, the weather's nice out there.
Yeah.
Arizona, woo. You could easily get caught up in all that stuff, man, and forget what you're there to do. You're on a business trip.
Yeah.
But when you're coming from somewhere that's 9 degrees in the morning,
yeah,
and now you're somewhere where the sun's out, looks to be like, oh man, I'm living good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's always tough. So I do worry about this Arizona State game. I think this is, I don't know, just a little bit concerned about, and we'll get into that here very shortly. This is the Bearcat Game Recap segment sponsored by Purple Monkey Project. The Purple Monkey Project was formed following the tragic loss of 10-year-old Reagan Vanasse in May of 2021. Reagan was a ray of sunshine who lit up every room. The Purple Monkey Project is named after Reagan's favorite stuffed animal and seeks to keep Reagan's spirit alive by being a ray of light in the community and promoting random acts of kindness. By providing scholarships and other financial support of youth and youth-centered charities in Southwest Ohio, the Purple Monkey Project seeks to pay it forward, all in the name of Reagan. To learn more about the Purple Monkey Project, please visit purplemonkeyproject.org or visit them on Facebook at Purple Monkey Project. This Saturday at 10 p.m., late night game. JT, you got to stay up.
Yeah.
Neil's going to be putting back those Red Bulls, right? Oh, you're a Monster guy, aren't you?
I'm neither. I don't do energy drinks.
Oh,
Okay.
my bad.
I don't do energy drinks.
Came at me crazy too, JT. I don't do energy drink. This Saturday at 10 p.m., the Bearcats take on Arizona State in Tempe. Have you guys ever been to Tempe?
Mm-mm.
No. I've been close. I feel like it's close to Phoenix, right? Not too far.
Have Neil looked at? Look, Neil's yawning already.
I know.
Yeah, Neil on fumes today. He said he on fumes like I was last spot.
Yeah, JT, you were dozing now. You were getting ready to fall asleep.
I was up, but I definitely are like 10 times.
Yeah, it'd be some long days, boy. I tell you what.
Man.
I got a good workout in before the pod tonight, Meach.
Oh yeah, what'd you do?
I did some. I ran 2 miles. Did a good leg workout and did some abs tonight.
Okay. Neil, what are you getting ready for? Just sexy for the summer, or what we doing?
Nah, I just told myself at the beginning of the year I was going to get active in the gym and eat healthier and
You did.
try to put on some weight.
Okay. Yeah, that's right.
Hang out.
You did say that. Do you think we can limit the beer?
We have so far.
Sounds like you got a little. It's gonna be a little struggle to be consistent.
It could become a struggle. We're doing good right now, though.
Yeah, because I've seen some of the videos you down at Holy Grail. It's real.
I don't know what you've seen.
Wasn't it SantaCon? I don't know what that's called, but
SantaCon was a good time.
Yeah. Oh, see, yep. Were you dressed up as Santa? Did you have a Santa outfit?
Oh, I was definitely in a Santa onesie.
And okay, that's crazy.
I was definitely down there partaking.
And what's that? The day it like snowed real bad. Like didn't we have bad?
Yep. It was.
Then stop Neil, JT.
Yeah, Neil was out there.
I was watching the UC game with some friends. They played Georgia that day.
JT, Neil said it does not matter. It doesn't matter how much it snows. I'm gonna be at SantaCon.
I'm there. You shut it down. Ain't nothing wrong with it, man.
Hey, he's young. How old are you again, Neil?
Just turned 26.
Oh man. I was hitting up the bars and the clubs at 26. I was turning it up. Oh shoot. Anyway, we got to get back to our podcast about SantaCon for Neil.
Neil was down there going crazy. I heard you was pouring drinks for people.
Were you?
I wasn't pouring them.
I heard you.
I was going crazy. I'll say that.
Celebrity bartender.
Yeah, I heard he was getting his artist on.
I wasn't pouring up anybody's drinks.
Okay. All right. You're listening to the Bearcat Tip-Off Talk podcast presented by Donahue Accounting Services. Let's jump into the Big O segment sponsored by Oakley Greens. In this segment, we cover players to watch and key matchups. JT, always starting with you.
All right, man. I'm going to go Jalen Celestine.
Okay, JC.
Yeah, man. I feel like he's been playing pretty solid lately. Been one of the consistent three-point shooters. So I feel like, man, just go with JC, man. I feel like, just let me down last game, man.
Let Nas down.
Definitely let Nas down for sure, 100%. But hopefully Jizzle bounce back too, though. But yeah, I think JC's been pretty consistent, kind of sliding off the radar, off the bench. So I'm gonna roll with the OG because he's played a lot of basketball.
Do you think he? Obviously, he was injured.
Yeah.
Is he fully? I mean, you think he's healthy now? I've not heard any updates. Like, is he back or is he still?
I think he's still doing some rehab and stuff for it. Like, I don't think he's 100% healthy, but he's getting closer to 100%. He warms up every home game with the back brace on.
Yeah. You always got the wrap on. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he got like some like super techie wrap joint. Like if you ever pay attention, like when he sits on the bench.
It's one of those that like heats up and massages the lower back.
Yeah. So, JT, prior to him coming to the University of Cincinnati, he was at Baylor last year, correct?
Yeah.
What were your expectations for him?
I don't know, man. I was just like solid person, solid player. I didn't have like super high expectations for him. I think he's shooting the ball better than I kind of thought. Scrappy. But I didn't really have like super high expectations for him when he came in. Me personally, but I could have been shortchanging him.
Yeah. I thought when I went and watched him early in the year, and I thought it was maybe the back issue, but he has zero bend in his knees when he shoots.
Mm-hmm.
He catches that bad boy, and he's like shooting at a table.
And he's shooting 40% from three in the last 11 games.
Is he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I didn't know how to tell. When I watched him practice first time, I was like, man, he looks kind of slow.
Yeah.
No knees and shot. And that could be, that could be the injury. But I think what was the one? He provided a good spark. Xavier, isn't that right? He had a couple threes.
Yeah, Xavier for sure. Yep.
There've been a couple games where he's had a good spark. So I hope you're right, JT. We need as many of these guys to step up, man.
And we need them all like together. Like, it's like, all right, Baba play pretty good. Sean comes out of nowhere, and then just on day they don't play like we expect. You know what I mean? And Mustafa doesn't play like you expect. So it's like, we need like this team we can't afford, especially in the Big 12. We need like 4 players to play well. It can't just be one unless somebody's gonna go off and get a 40 ball or something, which I don't think that's gonna happen. But if that's gonna happen, we need 4 people to be at like 12 to 18. I think. But we'll see.
I was happy to see Sean make some shots, but look a little more confident out there.
Yeah, even the shots, like I like he made the 3, then he came down and got who did he get? He gave somebody a nice assist. Was that Baba? I think
it was McKinley, Tyler McKinley. It was Baba or McKinley. It was definitely a drop down inside.
Drop down.
It was Baba. Tyler didn't have any points. It was Baba.
Then he made it. Then he was like, I feel like he had a couple plays. He called carry on one of them. Then it might have been the second half.
Which is crazy.
He did carry though.
It was crazy because like they haven't called that in 3 years, and it was interesting because I was watching. I think it was Grand Valley, San Diego State after UC's game last night.
Yeah,
they also called a couple carries in that game, and I was like, interesting. They're starting to call that across college basketball a little bit more, but I don't know. I can see it being a carry, but I'm surprised they even called it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Why the hell did you stay up and watch that game after that?
I was sitting there trying to type the recap.
Oh,
recap, and it just
I didn't watch it like this, like, oh, okay, good play.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm going to bed. My ass went to sleep. That game turned out well.
Man, I was done. I knew I wasn't gonna survive. I was like, yeah, this is rough.
Yeah, cooked.
Yeah.
Neil?
Yeah, my players to watch for Arizona State. I mean, when you look down and you watch this Arizona State team, they're simply not very good. But for Cincinnati, just because the record says they're not good doesn't mean you can just sleepwalk into this one.
Bad,
I was just saying, don't say that, and then we go get beat.
we lose
by 20. It's like, oh man.
It's like they're not.
But that's where I was going to lead into. Arizona State lost the other night at home, and Bobby Hurley, whose contract is up at the end of the year, looked as defeated as possibly any coach during a post-game interview where he stated, "We haven't played well at home in years, like since before COVID. It's a sterile environment. We do not win here. It's not a home court advantage. It's hard to see the light at the end of the tunnel." So I think Hurley kind of knows his time might be up in Arizona at Arizona State, but it seems like there is no crowd support. So I don't think there will be a big contingent of Arizona State fans there Saturday night for an 8 p.m. tip-off in Tempe, 10 o'clock here. So
wait, what's his record been? So I know they're 10-9 this year, but what's his record been? How many years has he been there?
He's been there a while. Let me double check that.
I feel like he's been there for a little bit. How long has he been there, and what's his record? Because that quote that you read, that's a quote of "Peace, smell you later. I'm out of here." Like that's
Arizona State. He is 178 and 160.
Oh, he's gone.
And he's been there since 2015.
Damn.
That's that's baby bye.
Yeah. He been there since 2015?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think he kind of knows that writing's on the wall with how poorly the last few years have been going. I mean, look at Arizona State a year ago to now. A year ago, they had potential top 5 draft pick in Jaden Quaintance out there, and they let him walk because of NIL and whatnot. But they just have no definitive number one guy out there at Arizona State. I mean, you look down at their roster and whatnot. You have 3 guys averaging double figures, but it's nothing superb where they're going to come out and they're going to shoot the shit out of the ball essentially and come in and go for 50. But since I said that, somebody might. But looking down, I mean, they're led by Maurice Odom and Masamba Diop. And Diop is a true freshman, so I think he's going to be the overall guy for Arizona State, averaging 15 points a game, leads the team in 6 rebounds. So he's the go-to guy there in the front court. And then Maurice Odom, those are going to be your 2 players to watch here. It's going to be interesting to see Cincinnati. Can Mustafa Cham take advantage of that opportunity and that mismatch versus a kind of a depleted front court? And how does Baba Miller play into that factor? Cincinnati has a lot of things playing to their advantage in this matchup, but it kind of starts too when you're hearing a coach kind of checked out, making the comments that they did following a loss just last night. It's going to be interesting to see, does that kill the morale of Arizona State? How does Arizona State prepare for this game versus Cincinnati? But who knows? But for Cincinnati, you're out in Arizona still. You get a week. You've been out there now a week, so they're adjusted to the time difference at least right now. So that could also play into their favor now that they've had some time to deal with that change in the altitude and whatnot. So it's going to be interesting. I just know for Cincinnati fans watching, it could go a couple of different ways on Saturday night. And I mean, I don't think you're going to have anything better to do than watch Bearcat basketball if we get this snowstorm that people are anticipating.
I hope not. I don't want a snowstorm.
I'm there with you, Meach. I hate the snow, despise the snow. But
regardless, you might be at a bar.
Will not be on Saturday night. If we're getting 12 to 18 inches, will not be.
I don't know. If it was SantaCon, you'd be out.
SantaCon, I got out before the snow started.
Is that your trick? So
No.
I get it. No, I get it.
No, but
Here's what you're thinking. If I get there before it snows, I get trapped in. I'm trapped in a bar.
yeah, what am I going to do, Meach? Get to the bar at 1 o'clock on the afternoon?
No, I'm talking about SantaCon.
Oh, SantaCon, I was out with some friends, and I stayed at a friend's across the street from the bars.
No. You're missing what I'm saying.
No, I got what you're saying. Get snowed in the bar.
No. You want to get trapped in a bar and can't, like, I closed at 2, and they're like, all right, you ain't got to go home, but you got to get up out of here.
But they can't kick you out.
They're like, we got to stay here, and Neil, you pick your feet up, do another shot of tequila. That's what you're thinking, buddy.
No, tequila is a no-go for me, Meach. That is a.
So you're not the theory of what I'm talking about. You're talking about the dream. I'm talking about the theory of being trapped in a bar. That would be a dream for you, wouldn't it?
No, it would not. I am that friend of my friend group where no matter what, at the end of the night, I'm getting home to my own bed. You will not catch me anywhere else but my own house.
Okay. All right. I'm painting you as this bad drinker in at a bar. I'm sorry. I apologize.
No, you're good. For anybody listening, I'm not an alcoholic.
Yeah, well, I don't paint you that. You see, it's when you disappeared at one time. There's some concerns and some.
I blame the 10 points in the second half of NKU for that one.
Well, that could make anybody want to disappear.
That is true. That is true.
I understand that. The Big O segment is sponsored by Oakley Green. Well, so I have a kind of a prediction, which I don't know, but I'm going to kind of step out on a limb with this. I'm going to go with Kerr. Neil? What did he play? A hot minute versus Arizona?
1 minute the other night.
Listen, I've been critical of him this year. I thought he's been a little bit poo-poo platter this year, but I mean, it was like one game he played well. I think the game he came off the bench. What are you shaking your head for, JT?
Nothing. I'll just.
What I miss? What are you laughing at?
My bad. I just stopped your flow. My bad.
Oh, I thought I missed something.
No. Man, had delayed reaction, man. My bad.
Okay.
You ever see somebody in the movie when they get, like somebody get hit with a body shot, and then they be like,
it's like a little late.
Yeah.
Ryan Garcia versus St. David.
They it's like boom. They like.
Yep, got that.
Yeah, like you throwing back, and then you're like,
You got hit with the body shot.
Yeah, the body shot. That was the joke. So that's all good. My bad.
No, you're good. You're good. What was it? Kirk came off the bench one game, right? And he played arguably the best game as a Bearcat. What game was that?
Was that the game he got hurt?
I don't know. I can't remember. A lot of these losses are starting to blend together. Goddamn 9 losses are blending together.
So many.
Right? It's like, damn.
I got our toes in a little bit.
Huh?
We're about to start counting with our toes in a little bit.
Oh my gosh.
Jeez.
Now, so I feel like Kerr, like, give me one breakout game, man, where you just ball out. Like, I'm just gonna pick this one. I'll probably be wrong. He'll probably play like poo poo platter again, and yeah, it's just I don't know, but I'm gonna go with Kerr. We'll see what happens.
All right. Hey, hopefully, right, man. Hopefully, we both of our guys play good, and more people join them, man. Let's get a dub, man. Don't lose Arizona State, please.
No, because apparently Neil said they're god awful.
Yeah, he said it. Hey, garbage.
If we lose,
they are.
Us. Call them garbage, so we gotta win.
Neil, a wounded dog is a dangerous dog.
It is.
Not when your head coach is checked out, though.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's still dangerous.
Yeah, it is. Still, it's like people say, dog don't bite. All dog, anything with teeth can bite.
I'm fully anticipating on seeing a Temple-sized crowd at this game on Saturday when the broadcast is shown.
Like you
Temple University-sized crowd. I don't think there will be more than 5,000 people in attendance for this game.
So not an ECU?
I don't know. I feel like ECU had more people sometimes than what the Temple games did in the past.
I don't know about that. Nah. They kept
it was close. Tight. It was close.
They kept that camera tight with no wide shots. And
they had the camera ECU so low you couldn't see beyond the first row.
Yeah. It's like
first row.
Now both of those games didn't attract fans, but I don't expect many to be out there in Tempe on Saturday.
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens. The Big O segment is sponsored by Oakley Greens. Oakley Greens, the ultimate spot to catch your hometown team in every big game. With 6 giant LED screens and TVs at every angle, it's more than a sports bar. It's your entertainment headquarters. All the sports, all the time, all at Oakley Greens. Located in Oakley Station next to the cinemas. You can check them out, oakleygreens.com. Now, I'll tell you what, Neil, a good bar to get locked into with a snowstorm is Oakley Greens. That place is cool.
All you got to do is give me some sports games on with what? They got, 50 TVs out there?
You
got some putt-putt. You got Papa Shot, I think, is out there too. You got a lot of different things. You're onto something, Meach. You're onto something.
See? Where you need to go for the snowstorm. Get there early.
Yeah.
Ride out that snowstorm. They got to lock the door. Say, man, I can't get home. I got to stay here.
Yeah.
You know? Then you go to they got that little restaurant where you get the food and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Or you get you some little tater tots. You look like a tater tot guy, Neil.
I could be. You might be right there.
So, question, JT and Neil. Curly fries, regular fries, the like rally season fries, potato wedges, or tater tots? JT?
Riley's fries.
Rally's fries?
Yeah.
Neil?
I would have to go with the Rally's fries.
The season fries. Okay. Not a bad pick. Man, you know what used to hit? I don't eat them anymore, but those Arby's curly fries.
Curly fries are good. That was second. That was going to be second.
Well, Rally's fries used to be.
Yeah, they fire.
They used to be, they used to be long, too. Pause before I said it. All right. You know what? Great segue. You know what time it is. The greatest segment in the world, Craig. In the world. The world, Craig. Neil has no idea what I'm quoting. It is the name game with Neil Meyer. Shirley, with Burley, banana, nana for Burley. You know what's funny?
Name game.
I'm just gonna bump this song one day while I work out. Gonna bump it.
You know, bump it while you working out.
Yeah, fuck it, man. Shoot.
All over the speakers.
No, in my earbuds, bro. I don't want anybody to hear me listening to Shirley Ellis name game. Shit, like, what's wrong with this dude here?
He's sitting in the speaker.
No, you got to connect to the aux cord in the gym, Meach. That's what I'm saying.
No,
Connect it one time to the aux cord, and nobody will know. It's Bluetooth.
I'm not playing Shirley Ellis.
They were banned Meach from the gym.
Let me. You gotta go.
You gotta go, bro. Like who's on the aux? You gotta go, bro.
You gotta go. Who the hell is Shirley Ellis? All right, let's jump right into this. Neil, are you ready? Let's go to the Arizona State roster. And so, for those that are new to the podcast, welcome. Glad to have you listening. Neil Meyer, what he does is every podcast we look at the opposing team and we look at their roster. And we have Neil try to pronounce the names. Now, some of the names are crazy. Some of the names are just cool. Some of the names might be something just to start a conversation piece. So let's start it off. Arizona State. Let's start with number, I think you already said this guy, number 35.
Number 35 for Arizona State is Masamba Diop.
Masamba. I like that. Have you ever heard anybody named Masamba?
No.
No. You, JT?
Nah, can't say that I had.
Okay. New to the streets.
Yep.
Number 14.
Number 14 is Andreja Garbovic.
I think you've been practicing that one.
Now, if you're asking me where he's from, I don't got that one. That's the stumper.
Ooh,
Damn.
That's a PLJEVLJA. Montenegro.
Man. Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, me
That's
neither.
too many in difficulties right there.
What was that word?
In difficulties. PLJEVLJA.
I'm almost positive that's not a word, man.
I'm fairly certain it isn't, but that's where we're going tonight.
Yeah, I know what you see. Here's the thing: is I know what you meant, but I don't think that's a word. But we'll let that slide. Let's jump on to the next person. Let's go. Oh shoot, I'm messing this all up. Crazy number, by the way. Number 70.
Number 70 is Jovan Istatovic.
Bro got an offensive tackle number.
Man.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
70 on a basketball court. He's definitely looked. I mean, he doesn't look like a OT, but the number is wow.
You can definitely tell looking at this roster of Arizona State that this is a very young team. Very young team.
What do you mean by that? You said they look young?
Yeah, I mean, number 15 looks like he's still in high school.
Number 15. Number 4 looks like old. Well, Masamba Diop looks like he's got a couple kids.
Yeah.
He's a freshman though.
Four. Look,
He got a couple middle schoolers.
Yeah, five look old.
And Dame Delane looks like he's got the little, kind of has the same facial structure as Ellie De La Cruz a little bit, if you look at it close enough.
Who?
Number 24. Dame Delane.
Oh, a little bit. I can see that. That's fair. All right, I don't know how he got this nickname. Number 2. I need some answers, Sway.
Number 2 is Anthony Pig Johnson.
Man, can you click on and find out why he's called Pig? You know, here's my thing. At some point, I'm not saying for him right now, but at some point, as you get older, when you've got a nickname that's just like, you got to let it go.
Yeah.
Like, you know what nickname drives me crazy?
What nickname?
Booger McFarland. The dude on the like, and they'll go, "Hey, what do you think, Booger?" I'm like, "This dude is like 50."
Yeah.
They're like, "Hey, Booger." And I keep going like, quit calling that dude. His real name's like, what's the?
I think it's like Anthony.
I was like, Anthony, just go
It's
by.
super. I think it's Anthony. Yeah, I think it's Anthony McFarland. If I'm not mistaken. Let me see what I used to know. Hold on, that's crazy.
It's a regular name.
It's super regular.
William Anthony or something, but like
Real name.
every time I watch, and
Yes, Anthony. Yes, Anthony McFarland. Yeah.
that's a nice name.
Yeah, it's a regular name.
You got
I wouldn't want to be called Booger.
nah, you're not calling me Booger at this.
Yeah.
So and you've got kids old enough, that are out of college, and
Yeah.
that's my dad Booger there.
Yeah. Yeah, Booger. You know Booger.
Booger, Pig Johnson.
Yeah.
Not calling another grown man.
What's your name? Anthony. We call you Anthony. I call you Mr. McFarland. I even respect you. Call you Mr. at first, but Booger is wild. The more I think about it.
Oh man, stomach ache.
Yeah, like Booger. He's like, you know what I mean? You think somebody.
That's just crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, Neil. Number 15.
Number 15 for Arizona State is, my computer went back one more. Number 15 is Noah Mewson.
Where's he from?
Zandvoort, Belgium.
Interesting. Number 11.
Number 11 is Cash Polk.
That's kind of an interesting name. Cash Polk. And if you look at his picture, he looks like a Cash Polk. Doesn't he? I don't know what that means, but he looks like a Cash Polk.
Yeah, I can see him ends for the K too. Yeah, he like Cash Polk.
Yeah, he's from Texas. Yeah. Yep, that's Cash Polk.
For sure.
Cash Polk. All right. Last but not least, I want to say something about this. Number 1.
Number 1 is Santiago Truett.
I don't know what it is about that name, Santiago. So, we used to have a kid in my basketball program named Santiago, and the way he would say it, I always thought that was a cool name, bro. Like he'd be like Santiago. I'm like, say it again, Santiago.
Santiago.
You know how many girls I would have got middle school? They'd be like, "What's your name?" Santiago. You know what I'm saying, Neil?
Yeah.
JT? Neil's like, yeah. Just go by Santiago.
Could have pulled it off with Santiago.
That's not working for like, hey, what's your name? Booger.
Yeah, Booger. Nah, you ain't getting that appeal.
Yeah. So when he got married, did they say, "Do you Booger take whatever, Claudia?"
I
don't know why I'm so upset about this.
Yeah, Booger is a tough name though. They shorten it up and call him Bug.
Bug
is decent.
Bug is decent.
Yeah.
But Booger's just like,
I would have cut it. I would have cut it off and just let everybody call me Bug if I was gonna keep it.
Yeah. He's gotta let that go.
Yeah.
All right. Good job, Neil. All right, good job. We're proud of you, okay?
Yes, sir.
Let's jump into the Kenyon segment. This is where we cover the keys to the game. JT, Neil said this team is awful we're playing, so what do we need to do to win?
Man, he said awful, man. So yeah, we got high expectations on Saturday. But control the turnovers, man. They had 14 against Arizona, which isn't a crazy amount, but against a quality team like Arizona, you can't have that. Arizona State isn't as good as Arizona, but the best way to get better is correct what you did wrong in other games, and let's finish at the rim. But yeah, that's the main thing, man. Controlling turnovers. Let's keep that down. Let's get that down to maybe 8 to 9.
Keep the turnovers down.
Yeah.
Okay, keeping the turnovers down. Obviously, the ball is going to be in Day, Jizzle. Who else dribbling a little bit?
But I like going to have the ball a little bit on the dribble.
Keyshawn.
Yep.
Sincere.
Who's the? Yeah, well.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gonna turn that bad boy over.
You gotta chill, man.
Hey,
You gotta chill.
hey, he's
Hey.
like, that's my guy too. Like,
Yeah.
I rock with Sincere, man. I like Buck a lot.
Speaking of Sincere, did you guys see how quick he was to fire off at the officiating from last night on Twitter?
Mm-hmm.
Did you see that, JT?
Yeah, I did.
It was Meach. It was minutes after the game. Where I'll see if I can find the tweet real quick.
Let me say this real quick. So Sincere, like I like Sincere a lot, but to me, when I watch him sometimes, it's like you guys been to Kings Island and you ride the roller coaster, and you go like all the way up to the top, and then you're just like, you get to the top and you about to go, whoa. Like I feel like that with him, like, and you don't know what, like, you don't know what you're getting over that hill, and it's just like, then you see the buddy, like because he'll be on a break. I took my buddy to the game, and it's, Stu Holt.
Yeah.
I had Stu Holt with me at the game, and Sincere's dribbling. It was the Iowa State game. And he was like, oh. As he's dribbling going to the basket. I'm like, bro, you are saying what everybody's thinking is guilty. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
because you don't know what's gonna happen, man. And I love his energy, like, but then
I do too. Like,
but on offense, you be like, Sincere, don't just dribble and then just do a jump 360 pass out of nowhere, like to nobody, like, or just shoot it. Oh no, man, sometimes. But I mean, his energy is hard. You need a cat like him, but he gotta relax on offense, man. He has to relax on offense.
Yeah, the tweet said, it was from Wes Miller's post-game interview. It says, "This isn't a complaint. Our plan was to be physical on the ball and in the post. However, it was difficult to do that with how the game was called tonight. That doesn't mean it was called wrong." Sincere waited approximately 1 hour after the game and said, "Man, it was one-sided all night. 30 free throws. Tonight was a frustrating game."
Yeah, I've never. I need to follow him.
Not just a competitor, though. Like, Sincere is Mr. 94 feet. So, the kind of competitor he is.
I rock with Sincere, man. He's a good dude, man. Yeah. I enjoy it. Neil, what do the Bearcats need to do to win?
Establish the ball inside. I think this is going to be a big opportunity for Baba Miller and Mustafa Cham to really impose their will on Arizona State after having Mustafa having arguably one of his worst games of his Bearcat career last night versus Arizona. He finished just 1 of 7, 5 points, 4 rebounds. I think this could be a game where Baba Miller and Mustafa Cham both finish with double-doubles if they play and execute the game plan right. Arizona State is obviously a team that struggles to rebound the basketball. This could be a game where those two guys could spearhead Cincinnati's offense. And if they are able to do that and they win the battle of the glass by, I'm going to say by at least 8 rebounds, if Cincinnati is able to win the margin by at least 8 rebounds, they'll win this game by double digits.
I sure hope so, Neil. Hope your prediction is right. So here's my thing. I want to keep it very simple. We can move forward, man. We need to play 2 halves of basketball. We can't come out, play really well, get up big first half, and then second half give up a lead. Putting together 2 halves, and I mean, can we blow out a team? I mean, on the road, Arizona State's not great, 10-9, same record as us. Can we blow out a team, please? Put together these 2 halves, shoot the basketball well throughout the game, rebound. Our defense has been times pretty solid. Just give me 2 halves. That's all I'm asking. You're listening to the Bearcat Tip-Off Talk podcast presented by Donahue Accounting Services. It's time for the Twyman segment. This is where we cover hot topics. The hot topic, we're going to step away from UC basketball, UC athletics in general. We're going to talk about the upcoming NFL playoff games, potential Super Bowl predictions. JT, we'll start with you. Let's talk about the 2 games. We got Broncos versus the Patriots, Seahawks, Rams. Who do you see winning those 2 games going to the Super Bowl? Take yourself off mute too, JT.
My bad. I was on mute. I was drinking that water, man. My bad, my people. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Seattle because of their defense, and they're at home. But it's hard to. It's a coin flip because if Stafford gets hot, then all bets are off. But their defense is real good, so I think I'm gonna give Seattle the slight edge in them being at home. If this was in LA, I would go at the Rams, and then I'm going with the Patriots because Bo Nix is out. And I mean, the dude could shock the world, though. That'd be pretty dope. But I'm gonna go with the Patriots, man. So I'm going Seattle Patriots, and then Seattle gonna win Super Bowl.
And then Seattle wins the Super Bowl.
Yeah, yep. Whoever comes out, whoever wins on the NFC gonna win Super Bowl.
And what were your thoughts about your 49ers?
They
Man,
got that belt, JT.
yeah, they did. But like, I'm not even salty because we got the most injuries in the league. So I'm not really. We got a built-in excuse, but it's a real excuse. So I ain't even tripping, man. So after a while, I knew one of the days the cake was gonna get holes in it. You know what I mean? We were just out here flying around, beating teams. I'm like, damn, we beat Chicago. We beat this team. We beat this team. And like, even when we lost to Seattle a couple weeks ago, I was like, damn, we messed up for real. But I'm like, man, somebody gonna catch us lacking. And Seattle took us to the shed. So, but I was just like, shit, we got so many injuries, man. It is what it is. I can't even. We just need to figure out why our training staff is so bad. New training staff, because the numbers are crazy. And then we got to figure out if that practicing by that power plant or whatever the hell that thing is out there is real. Because if so, they need to move the practice facility or something. But they need, huh?
Did I tell you that? I've been there.
For real?
Yeah.
Nice.
I tell you that story.
No, I've been to the field, not the field, to the stadium once too.
Stadium's dope.
Yeah, it is.
Been there. The stadium is dope. That place gets rocking.
Yeah, dude. I was there for the NFC championship game, like right before COVID. The one they played the Packers.
Mm.
Yep.
Man, that's a dope stadium.
Yeah, it is.
I went to training camp. Let's see, what year was it? The right after the first championship.
Okay.
I went there. Do you remember Greg Scruggs?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep, former
UCD line coach.
Yeah,
coach, former Louisville football player.
Yeah.
Former St. X Bomber. So he played my AU basketball program, and when he was playing for Seattle, we would stay in touch. And he invited me out to training camp.
That's what's up.
Yep. Saw Marshawn, Pete Carroll. I think Pete Carroll was he's a hippie. I think he was high. I saw. Yeah, he seemed like he was buzzing.
He looked like he could be that kind of dude.
Yeah, he was happy. Percy Harvin.
Okay. Oh, Percy. Oh man, Percy Harvin was that dude, man.
No, for sure. Oh, Russell Wilson. I got to talk to Russell Wilson. And that's when I told him I'm from Cincinnati, and he said, me too. I was like, huh? That's when I found out.
Oh yeah, he was from
Yeah, he told me exactly where he lived. He said he would always go that skyline by UC. He said his aunt still lives over in that Gaslight District area.
Oh, okay.
I was like, wait a minute. Am I on the field with Russell Wilson talking about skyline and cliffs?
Crazy.
That was super crazy.
Super crazy.
I'll have to send you the picture of us. We're like the same. We were close about the same size. He's probably a little stronger than me, but yeah, about the same size. So back in the day, that was a good experience because that's when they were rocking.
They were legit. They were super legit then.
Yeah, they were rocking. Marshawn was crazy. What was one dude left? He had a headache. Sherman.
Yeah, Sherman. Yeah.
Yep. He had a headache. Yeah, he left. I didn't get to beat him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but okay. Sorry, Neil. Predictions: Broncos, Patriots. Let's start with that.
Broncos, Patriots. I don't know. First off, before even talking about that game, you got to feel for Bo Nix because, I mean, being a guy in his second second year. I mean, he gets hurt on what appeared to be a kneel down, and then turns out he was playing with a broken ankle. So you hate to see that, especially in a moment where everything is at stake and where he probably could have, if healthy, had a legitimate shot to go win a Super Bowl title. I mean, you hate to see that. I mean, especially for a guy that's dealt with injuries in his career like Bo Nix has. So you hate to see that, but this is a matchup where I truly think it could go either way. But the way Drake May is playing this season alone, like that jump from year one to year two, and Mike Vrabel, I mean, looking back on it now, I'm very curious to see what the Tennessee Titans organization is sitting there thinking for letting that guy walk, because he is one of arguably the best coaches in the NFL. Football genius, overall great dude. We've talked to him a couple times on pro days and stuff at UC. He's a great guy. But to see him come back in and resurrect a New England team that was pretty bad last year, where they had a top 5 pick, to now potentially playing for a Super Bowl in year one under a new head coach is pretty impressive. But I think with this matchup, like JT mentioned, Bo Nix is hurt. Jarrett Stidham is going to step in. I just don't see Denver getting the job done with a backup quarterback in this matchup. I think Stephon Diggs is going to get his rematch or get his opportunity to go play for a Super Bowl. Drake May is playing unbelievable right now. I think New England is going to take this game, and I think they're going to play their way to a Super Bowl.
All right, Seahawks, Rams.
Yeah, like JT mentioned, I mean, Seattle's defense is legit. They've been one of the best teams on that side of the ball all season long, and I kind of hate rooting for Seattle because my brother is a big Seattle Seahawks fan favorite, and I swear this guy only wears Seahawks stuff when I see him. He's that big of a fan, and I swear he doesn't own anything other than Seattle Seahawks clothes. So I would love to see him kind of suffer, but Seattle's just too good. So I think Seattle's going to end up beating the Rams, but like JT mentioned, it's going to be a high-scoring game. It's either going to be a high-scoring game or it's going to be a low-scoring game. And I think the way Matthew Stafford's been playing right now at an MVP level, I think this could be a high-scoring game on Saturday or on Sunday, but I do have the Seahawks winning it. So I'm going with the Seahawks and the Patriots.
Okay. Here's what I'm going to go with. I'm going to go with the Patriots and Rams for the Super Bowl, and Rams winning the Super Bowl. I'm thinking Pats and Rams because I think those are help me if I'm wrong, but those are probably your 2 MVP candidates.
Yep.
Strong ones. Would that be right?
Yep.
So I got the 2 MVPs going at it, and I think Rams has got the experience of being in the Super Bowl recently, more recent than Pats, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Not that a lot of the Rams were in that Super Bowl, but I think enough of the pieces were there from that last Super Bowl. I'm going to roll with the Rams. That Seahawks team is definitely.
And speaking of the Seahawks, former Bearcat Kobe Bryant could be playing for a Super Bowl.
Oh yeah.
That's right. I forgot about that. Any other Bearcats?
I think Tyler Scott is out in Arizona, or not Arizona, out in Los Angeles with the Rams.
Yeah, I think so.
Trying to think who else. Patriots, I don't think we got anybody. Rams.
No.
I think there's only a couple.
I think.
Yeah. Other thing I want to say real quick. You know what's crazy about the NFL? They're firing all these coaches.
And Bengals keeping Zach Taylor.
They just go to the next. Just go to the next team.
Yeah.
Isn't it wild? It's like fire Tom. Well, no, they didn't fire Tomlin. I guess he stepped away or whatever.
Yeah.
But you fire one, you're gonna find his place somewhere else, and it's just crazy how that works. Thoughts on Bad Bunny's performance? Neil, for those who don't know, you're a big Bad Bunny fan. Don't you have a Bad Bunny tattoo on your shoulder? Was that you?
Yeah. I got a big Bad Bunny tattoo right here on my right shoulder. Actually, no, I don't, for the people wondering, but personally, I think it could be a good halftime show. I'm not a Bad Bunny fan, but I feel like it could be a good show, but it just kind of depends on what kind of the the performance might be. If it's going to be an energetic performance, is it going to be? I mean, I heard he's a great performer, so I'm sure it's going to be a good performance. But I'm curious how it'll go.
You know, what's weird about this whole thing is, you think about our country right now, and one of the things that is a sensitive subject is ICE and what ICE is doing, to a lot of people out there, and then the fact you have Bad Bunny performing. It's like, isn't that a weird, kind of dynamic though? Like,
No, sure.
a lot of Spanish people are under attack right now.
Yeah.
Right?
No, 100%.
Yeah, it's just, I was thinking about that the other day. I'm like,
Hell of a dynamic for sure.
Yeah, JT, your thoughts on the halftime performance?
Should be all right. I mean, I'm not like locked into his catalog like that. I mean, some of his songs got some good beats, so like it got good melodies. So I don't know. It should be all right. Might. I know you did wrestling for a little bit too. You know that?
What?
He was like in WrestleMania or something like a couple years ago.
Bad Bunny?
Yeah, he did all right. Like he was like legit.
Bro, where have I been?
Yeah, that's how I got hip to him for real. I mean, I knew it was about
his name Bad Bunny?
Yeah, he did a wrestling match. Like he was like legit, like was doing moves. Like he was legit. Like I would like YouTube it. I bet you could find this. Probably check it out. He was impressive. I was like, oh damn, dude, homie was. Yeah, he was. Yeah, it was legit. It was real good.
I don't really follow I dropped my phone. I really don't follow the wrestling like that. So that's.
Nah, I remember.
But what?
I used to be locked in when I was younger, but like my kid watches still sometimes. So then every once in a while I check it out. But yeah, he wrestled like in a big event too. It was tight. I think it was WrestleMania.
I'm pulling up one of his songs on my phone. Let's see. I think this is Neil's go-to right here.
Hey, Titi me preguntó si tengo muchas novias.
Let's see what you got, Neil.
Like I said, I'm not really hip to his music like that. Obviously, there's maybe one or two songs I might know, but that one I do not know.
Yeah, you're gonna be rocking at the Super Bowl, baby. Halftime. We'll see what we have. So we'll see whose prediction. I've got the Rams. Neil's got Seahawks.
Yep.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Seahawks and Patriots for me.
No, got winning it.
Oh, winning it all, going with Seahawks.
JT?
Seahawks.
Okay.
Hey, and while we're talking about the Super Bowl too, I was thinking about this earlier when you asked this, Meach. I'm very excited to go 3 for 3 in the last 3 years when I guessed the color of the Gatorade. Because for those who remember, I got it right the last 2 years.
You're right. You did. You really did.
Are you going to release your color now, or are you going to wait?
No, I got to wait a little bit. We got to see who gets there.
Okay. But everyone's going to be waiting to find out.
Yeah, he's been legit on the Gatorade color.
I cashed on it last year. I doubled down on it.
Yeah, I'm tapping in this year. I'm chipping in on my I'm chipping in.
All right.
I was like, as soon as they came, I was like, damn, I should have looked that up. That's on me.
We're gonna see. I'll
wait.
wait
Answer to the test and take it. You know.
I'll be waiting to hear, Neil. Hopefully, that'll be 4 years in a row. We'll see.
That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy.
Great. Fellas, this concludes another great podcast. Thanks to all of our sponsors, Donahue Accounting Services, Purple Monkey Project, and Oakley Greens. You're listening to the Bearcat Tip-Off Talk podcast presented by Donahue Accounting Services. For friendly expert tax advice, whenever you need it, come to Donahue Accounting Services. A leading accounting firm in Cincinnati, Ohio, our top-notch accountants strive to help you resolve all your financial and tax issues. Call Donahue Accounting Services today for a free consultation at 513-528-3982 or visit online DonahueAccountingService.com. Before we get off, I was just thinking about this. Remember a couple seasons ago when my camera didn't work? And we would do podcast, and it was just like, and then one podcast, it just like popped on and it went back off.
It's like one podcast at work.
That was wild.
Yeah,
the whole season, my camera didn't work.
Yeah, before we showed you guys on YouTube the pod, me would be just a black box with say Alex Meacham, like Inspector Gadget.
It was
Like
so
the boss, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do. It was so funny, and it just like one time in the middle of the podcast, it just came on. I'm
yeah,
like,
it was like, Meech, what, you actually
Meech's back. That'd be crazy if I had like no shirt on, cigar, and I'm leaning back. Be like, what are you doing, bro?
You be out here shaving, like
Getting the back rub.
yeah, like yeah, you're shaving. Like, what's Meech job? That's why your camera is off, bro.
Oh,
He's like,
thanks
oh shit, I hit the button.
all right, we're gonna wrap this up. Thanks for listening to another episode of the Bearcat Tip Off Talk podcast, presented by Donahue Accounting Services. Go Bearcats!